Hello, folks. Welcome to Wuthering Waves. And this is what I want to tell you. I have cleared all currently available acts, and I think they feel rushed. I have cleared a world quest. I think it's supposed to be a world quest related to the morning aches, and I've taken on hologram bosses up to difficulty 3. Then I wanted to take on difficulty 4, and I just realized that it's an HP sponge with more vicious moves. But it's not that you can't beat them. No, you can't. You can beat them. You can just you can dodge like literally everything. Like you've got evasion in here, which is the equivalent of evasion plus 3 in Monster Hunter. You can literally evade everything, parry evade everything. It's not that this these Wolver stands try to play it off like, oh, it's super skill based, but the hologram bosses are just really beefy. They remind me of of event monster from Monster Hunter, for example, from Monster Hunter Tri Ultimate. If you know the quest Cruel King of the Sea, it was just also freaking beefy ivory like Chris, and there were many other event monsters which had twice the HP and could hit like a truck. So, but in Monster Hunter, you have much more time to defeat them. Whereas in Wuthering Waves, you have like 5 minutes to deal with the hologram boss, and if that thing is too beefy and you're not dishing out enough damage, it doesn't matter how well you can parry and evade, you won't be able to make it. So that's it. And people are trying to flex so hard, dude. Some I have had 3,000 hours in a Monster Hunter. None of his stuff is really new to me. Like I'm looking at some movesets I already know where they're coming from. Like for example, the Huron Death Incarnate has like literally has like inherited all of the moves from Monster Hunter Dragons. A few moves from Elder Dragons, few moves from Kuro Peko in other monsters. I already know all about it. So I think that I still think that the combat is good. I mean, it's good, it's engaging, but I wouldn't say it's something groundbreaking. It's nothing groundbreaking. So it's up to you to decide if you wanna keep grinding. I mean, the grind is not a problem with this game, in my opinion. The grind is fine. So it's just up to you if you want to grind more and more and build really powerful characters, you know. But in the end, it's like, in a sense, it's like Genshin, where it's all about the numbers. The only difference is that in Genshin, you're relying on elementary reactions to get these high numbers. Um, you can also build some mono elemental teams. For example, the Zhao team, which just is all about the raw damage, but that's just an exception. Usually, you just build around the elemental reactions. You build your team around the elemental reactions. That's it. That way you're dishing out the most damage. I mean, but you can also play in a different way. I mean, it's up to you. Who gives a fuck about meta, anyways? So I am playing games because I want to enjoy them. I had my 3,000 hours of Monster Hunter. I've seen it all. I don't give a fuck about the rest. So that's it. Um, However, what I don't like about this game, really don't like, is the gacha. The freaking gacha. Let's have a look at this. Like, this reminds me of Genshin's character banners. You can still lose 50-50 here to, for let's say, one of these standard characters. If you're losing to Encore or Genshin, that's fine, because if you build them right, they become really solid units. But if you lose to Lingyang or Kalkaro, you might as well just create a new account. You might as just neglect all your progression and create a new account. Literally, I don't want to fucking pull. I don't want this Lingyang. He's a cheap knockoff of Gaming. But C6 Gaming can dish out really good numbers. Whereas this clown here, this goofy ass lion dancer, this cheap knockoff, I'm people are like, probably are like, you're a Hoyo shill now. Please shut the fuck up. I'm just telling you things that are just obvious. That's just obvious. That's a cheap, fucking cheap knockoff. Gaming. Who fucking sucks. And Calcharo has also been power crapped. He has been power crapped. His kit is like broken in a bad sense. Broken in a bad way. He used to be solid, but right now, if you don't have Yinlin, and first you have to pull Yinlin, and especially where it's a 50-50, just like a Genshin. And there are some Wuwa stands who want to tell you, it's still very generous, you can't pull next time. I want the fucking character now. I'm supposed to do 80 pulls and I can still lose. That's MiHoYo shit right there. That's MiHoYo shit right there. And I don't give a fuck about your 100% guaranteed weapon banners either. There should be, I mean, something about this. Wait, I have been pulling on this banner. And what I notice is that you will also pull for characters from a weapon banner. It's a weapon banner and you are pulling characters from there. What the fuck? It's a weapon banner. If you want characters, you should go there. Not here. So your chances of getting a viable alternative viable 4-star viable alternative, really, it's just diminishing even further. Like, for example, I was lucky. Wait, where is she? This year is using a great broadsword. Says so. I think this broadsword here is solid. Wait, this one is like the fuck it, but this one is good, like hairless cleaver. That's a solid sword. It will work. If you have this, you won't really need a 5-star. In my opinion, you won't really need it. Like 5-star is a luxury. I mean, when people say it's so fucking generous, it's like fucking 80 pulls that you have to do. 80 pulls. 80 pulls. So as a free-to-play player, how are you supposed to do this 80 pulls? There's not enough airstrike in this game to pull for everything. That's the illusion. I mean, it's so freaking stupid how these content creators are talking about the generosity of Wuthering Waves. It's nothing like Punching Grey Raven. But I used to play Punching Grey Raven and I built every fucking team. Got my Alpha to triple S. Got my Rosetta to triple S. Had Chrome triple S. Had so many other characters. And I was amazed by Punishing Grey Raven's gacha system. I mean, no gacha is 100% generous, but Punishing Grey Raven was one of the best. You see? So, no, Arrow, I don't got time for this shit now. So, that's what I'm telling you. It's just the illusion of generosity. These content creators are just telling you everything. I just need a reason to shit on Genshin because, like, for example, even, in the first weeks it was like, Genshin could never let me show you something. I just find it ridiculous, man. I find it ridiculous. I find it so ridiculous. Let me show you something. Like, you can run up these mountains here. But it would look so goofy. It would look so goofy in Genshin, and it would have no relevance for the elements in Genshin. Since in Genshin, vision owners resonate with an element. If you resonate with animal, you can do stuff that animal allows you to do. If you resonate with Geo, Geo does other things, and so on. Like, it's so fucking stupid that how many content creators do not want to tell you why the things work who were working in Genshin. Genshin's not a perfect game. No, I fucking hate the banner. I hate the gacha. I hate the fucking gacha in Genshin. I fucking hate it. I lost the 50-50 3 times. I can still be considered to be lucky. Really. I could have lost to the 50-50 much more. I could have had 6 copies or 7 copies of Diluc by now. Like, I'm not fucking kidding. I'm not dick riding MiHoYo or Curry Games. I'm just telling you things that I've noticed. And if there's some clown who wants to tell me otherwise, go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck. No? That's it. No, it's stupid. Like, I hate it when people are lying in your face, huh? And telling you this is generous. Is this actually generous? For example, if you fail to pull her, there are two options. You either wait for a rerun, which we don't know how bad reruns will be in this game. We don't know. Maybe it will be just like Genshin or worse. Or you can't ask your credit card. You wipe your fucking credit card so you can get this mummy, this mid mummy with big milkers, because some dudes never get laid, never get to fuck pussy, and that's what I'm telling you. They need like virtual girlfriends to feel satisfied. Oh, fuck you, man. That's stupid. You know, that's stupid. And if I need to look at some hot chick, man, they're just going to ask her out, man. Just going to ask her out. Why the fuck would I need to wipe my credit card for a mid character? A mid character who reminds me of Yaemiko. She reminds me of Yaemiko from Genshin. And not just that, there are so many things in this game that remind me of Genshin. It's outside of a combat, this is a Genshin copy. It is a Genshin copy. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it is what it is. You know, there are many places, many areas that remind you of Genshin. The chasm, there's an area that looks exactly like in one of the areas on Island Sarumi. What else? The Hongjian location reminds me a bit of Dragon Spine. Yeah, it reminds me of Dragon Spine, yeah? To a certain degree. It's like so blatantly obvious that Kuro Games is copying MiHoYo so hard. When you look at the character-related quests, you can tell me whatever you want. It's a copy. Then world quests, which are just cheap knockoffs. You know, cheap knockoffs. Genshin's world quests are much bigger than that. And that's why I keep playing Genshin. I keep playing Genshin not because of the combat. Because Genshin is not a combat-focused game. If I fucking want the combat, I'm just saying, you know what? I'm down for Monster Hunter. And this is it. And Monster Hunter doesn't limit me to QTEs only. Monster Hunter gives me the freedom to choose between sword and shield, long swords, dual swords, switch axe, and many other weapons, which have different playstyles. I could also play quick sheath, and quick charge with great swords. It gives me the freedom. Or I could go like fucking crazy with long swords and constantly just trigger spirit slashing all the time, like just doing spirit combos all the time and making my sword glow red. You know, I can do whatever the fuck I want in Monster Hunter. You know, if I want to take on G rank on some event monsters that are freaking beefy, no problem. You've got like 50 minutes to request. There is no time gating. And Wuthering Waves is competing with so many games. That you really have to think, is it really worth it to keep on grinding here? Or maybe you should play another game that has more value, that offers you more for a time that you're investing in this game. That's what I'm telling you. So all these content creators are just sucking Kuro Games' dick. That's really what they're doing. They're just doing all these. They're just creating all that content, and it's just a matter of time until they get bored of it, and then we move on to the next game. It's all the same. It's the same loop. It's the same strategy that they're doing. I don't give a fuck about content creators. They can suck my dick. I don't give a damn about how many views they have or what they think they are. I don't give a shit. I'm just a gamer. And I'm just playing until I drop. That's who I am. You know? And I think these bullshit comparisons between Genshin and Wuthering Waves need to stop, or Wuthering Waves and ZZZ. I'm not a fan of ZZZ. I'm not playing it, but I won't say it's a bad game. Some people like ZZ. They like what ZZ is offering them. Good to them. Play it if you like it. That's why they're playing this game, because you like it. If you like Wuthering Waves, play it. If you like Genshin, play it. If you like Honkai Star Rail, like the turn-based combat, play it. If you like, Honkai Star Rail's lore is actually, it's about to get really hot in there, man. It's gonna get really cool. And when but by the way, talking about the lore, I don't think that Wuthering Waves is quite there. Like in Act 7, when you are forced to confront the Sentinel, I felt like, what the fuck is this? Like, I was hoping for more. There's a Sentinel who's supposed to be freaking powerful, and then there's Jinshi who has just a fraction of its power, and you get this. Like, and I remember whenever I remember the battle against Raiden Shogun, or the battle against an all god in Liyue, I'm like, what is this? Are they making fun of us or something? And why didn't the Sentinel disappear? Like, all this drama, all this build up for what? Is this some kind of joke? Like, is it some kind of joke? Or was it just a mere test? In the beginning of the game, you're being stuffed with terms you don't even fucking know what they mean, you know? Instead of just introducing you to a world step by step, they completely fucked it up. And yeah, that's it, folks. That's it. Wuthering Waves is far from perfect. It's far from perfect. It's definitely a Genshin clone outside of the combat. But it feels like I'm playing, when it comes to the lore, it feels like I'm playing a worse version of Genshin. When it comes to the lore. But these Wuthering stands, they can't accept it. They got this cognitive dissonance. You could throw dog shit at them, and they would say it's gold. That's literally it. And I'm here just to tell you the hype about Wuthering Waves is unjustified. I might as well just go back to playing Punishing Grey Raven. Punishing Grey Raven, I might just play that again, because the combat is great. It has a Babel Tower, also great. It has so many cool things. The gacha is much better. Why the fuck should I even waste my time with Wuthering Waves? I'm just saying, I do like some things in Wuthering Waves, and I'm just playing at my own pace. I don't give a fuck about what these content creators are telling me, or they want you to they want to ignite the fire in you so that you end up pulling all these characters. I'm not falling for that. I mean, I've seen enough bullshit in Genshin when it comes to the gacha. I'm not falling for it again. No, you end up spending too much money. You could have bought AAA games, many AAA games, instead of wasting your money on some fucking gacha units. It's stupid. But the thing is, if you like diversity, you will want to pull them. You will want to pull for different characters. But if a gacha sucks, well, enjoy the free-to-play experience. So I'm just here to tell you the hype around Wuthering Waves is unjustified. The gacha is not generous. It's a lie. And it's up to you to decide if you want to play this game anymore or not. If you like the grind, keep on to that. You can clear all the content. You can clear all the content with Genshin and Encore. You can. But if you're looking for diversity and if you want to pull for more characters, Punishing Grey Raven is the way to go. Punishing Grey Raven just doesn't have open world. But it doesn't fucking need open world. Whenever I thought that Punishing Grey Raven needed open world, but after seeing how Wuthering Waves just stole Genshin's homework, like, of course Genshin cloned a lot, Genshin copied a lot from Breath of the Wild as well, but Genshin became its own thing. It has become its own thing with all with all the stuff that they have released. Like there was the Anapausis World Quest. There was the Nartissenkreuz World Quest, the Samara World Quest, all the other stuff. So right now we can say that Genshin has become its own thing, and now Kurogain sees that Kurogain is witnessing how good it is, and they're trying to copy all of it. They're just adding some flavor, some of their own flavor, But that's it. It's still a Genshin copy. So, deal with it. Anyway, that's all I want to say. Don't fall for a hype. Keep your head on the shoulders. And play whatever the fuck you want. But don't go on turning yourself into goddamn circus by saying that Wuthering Waves is better than Genshin in everything. It fucking clearly isn't. The music doesn't compare to Genshin's. Genshin has clearly superior music. You go to Anapausis, you go to Enkanomiya, you go to any other location, the music is many times better. And don't even get me started with Fontaine. I mean Fontaine and its underwater exploration. It just quashes Wuthering Waves like a buck. It's not even in comparison, man. Really. You can't beat MiHoYo that easily. If you want to beat MiHoYo, you need to do much better than just copy nearly all of MiHoYo's homework. So that's it. That's what I just want. That's just what I want to tell you. And now I will get back to grinding in Wuthering Waves because some of my echoes fucking suck. See you.